Don Johnson.
Out of the gate.
Out of the chute. Now, Don Johnson. 29 years old. Had a 300 here.
Chris going for that much money. That ball's very, very heavy.
Won last week's New Orleans Open. Hope you watched that live color telecast.
And he's wearing the same outfit. Oh, what a great trade.
Don Johnson, and this is a little sidelight for us coin collectors. Some folks in New Orleans gave Don and his wife some gold coin pieces, so he thinks by carrying those brings him some luck too. You can get a lot of gold coins if you can win this one game.
Plenty bread. Heavy bread with a heavy ball.
And Don Johnson has opened with a double. His parents are here watching, along with the people that started him in Kokomo, and now Dick Ritger, who has a tremendous number of fans also.
Great match, Chris. Pressure building very early when the players get a start like that.
Things are all even after 2 frames, each with a double.
The temperature has gone up about 15 or 20 degrees down there, and the adrenaline is starting to flow. Up here, too, Chris. I can feel it.
Even our marker, Harry Smith, getting fired up.
Going for 3. They're both still live for the 300.
3 in a row. And now, when Don Johnson match it. He's got 2 in a row.
Chris, we talked earlier about the right lane breaking just a little bit more on Don's first shot. He experienced that, was fortunate to trip the 4-7. As we watch him this time, I think we can look for him to go to just a little more speed.
And our split screen showing you that mixer. Don Johnson after 3 frames, and Dick Ritger all even. 6 straight strikes.
He didn't have quite as much speed as I thought he would have, Chris, but the ball is not breaking sharp. That's Don's success this week, and tripping out the 4-7 both times. What a match, Chris.
4 in a row for Kokomo's Don Johnson. Ritger has 3 in a row, as we'll return with more of the final match between Ritger and Darrow Lanes. This is the final game, worth $25,000 to the winner. This man has 3 strikes in a row. His opponent has 4. And again, we're even. 8 straight strikes. Ritger and Johnson.
Going along at this pace, Chris, it looks like the first one that cracks is going to lose. Could we see 2 300 games? That'd be unbelievable.
You have to be a champion. You have to have won a PBA event in order to be eligible. There were 48 champions that started here on Thursday. And after 48 games, the 5 top bowlers in our live telecast. Five in a row. And now the pressure goes right back, seesawing this time to Don Johnson, who has 4 up.
Chris, it's been this kind of week here. In match game play yesterday, Don Johnson rolled 289, defeating Jim Stefanich, who had 268 in the highest and most exciting match of the day. Looks like we have another one right now.
Don is on the right lane.
It's the key shot here. He's thinking adjustment. A little more speed, he went.
straight strikes by 2 champions. All even.
The extended follow-through that time made the ball go down the lane, a little more speed, delayed the roll. Intense young man, heady player, great concentrator.
They're bowling for $37,500. And don't think there isn't pressure. There you see all the strikes.
That's a full boat so far.
Now it's Johnson, 6th frame.
What a match, Chris.
6 in a row. And a 10-pin lead. But Dick Ritger has 5 in a row, getting ready to shoot in this 6th frame.
If this one doesn't thrill the audience, Chris, you just don't like fried chicken on Sunday, I'll tell you that. Goes quickly.
And we have reached the halfway point of what could be a record-breaking afternoon. 13 stops on the tour. This is the last 9th year of our ABC PBA telecasts. There they are, all those strikes.
Pheasant tracks.
Between the two, they've got a 300.
Right, Chris.
Ritger's string is broken. It's a 4-pin on the left lane. The applause now, much deserved.
There are real great fans here at the Riviera, Chris. The Akron fans really know professional bowling, and they've really rewarded the players' great efforts this week. Now this is take charge time for Don Johnson.
Right, with 6 in a row, getting ready for the 7th frame. One pin, strike here. Give him 7 in a row. Straight and 11-pin lead at the moment. Don Johnson. And there's Marianne Johnson, an Akron girl.
Praying hard, Chris. They have one, they're expecting another.
A lot at stake, 25 grand. If you could get a 300, 10,000 more, plus a Lincoln Mercury Cougar.
Really? Right on, Don.
Now right on the 8th frame. Eight in a row, 4 to go. Don Johnson.
Unbelievable trips on those 4.
Here it is again in slow motion.
Very deliberate, puts the ball into motion, stays with it. Good follow-through. There you see it. Now here, looks like it's going in high, but he's not breaking it sharp. And look at that 2-pin come back and nudge out the 4. That's shades of Andy Marsich, Pete Thomas. Rolled it well.
The 8-pin for Dick Ritger. Ritger defeated Hot Jim Stefanich, who had a 269 in his first game. Ritger came back with a 263. Then he defeated Mike Durbin, 237 to 211. And now in the final game.
Chris, he's far from out of it, though.
All right.
That's his 8th. He has a chance in the 9th. If he sets a strike up and could strike out in the 10th, he'd have a 268, which Don Johnson is now with 8 in a row, rolling along at 260 pace.
Billy, we look forward to next year joining the PBA and ABC television and bringing the folks another series.
He's still alive, Chris.
Strike in the 9th frame for Ritger. Now Johnson. get this, 8 in a row. He's the tournament leader. He's had to be off in the wings, waiting while the other 3 games were bowled. And now, shooting in the 9th.
A lot of money, Chris. Could you hold that ball?
Nope.
Let's watch it. 10,000, 25,000. For 9. 9 in a row, Chris.
Three to go. Don Johnson. If she thinks the pressure's rough.
Chris, if he makes 3 strikes here, he'll buy those babies a lot of shoes, I'll tell you that.
I can't think of anybody I'd rather give ABC's money to.
Well, he's a great guy. He was the first chairman of the PBA's Image Committee. When he came out on the tour, he only had $300. They made him chairman of the Image Committee, and he bought a whole new wardrobe. He treasured the honor, and he really shaped the guys up. Now here he is standing on the threshold of $35,000 if he can make 3 strikes right here.
Let's watch him stroke here in the 10th frame.
Right now because that ball locked up the match.
Right.
He is the winner here at Firestone.
So he already has 25 grand. A boy that has finished second here in 67 and 68, 5th the other time. And here he has finally made it to the top.
Chris, what a way to finish our telecast.
But right now he has won it. But the point is 2 strikes, $10,000 from ABC. Let's watch. Ladies and gentlemen, he carefully looks up at the overhead sheet, and you know the story. He needs exactly 1 strike. 1 stroke, and let's see that strike.
There it is in slow motion, Chris. Perfect carry. There's that perfect speed. 1 strike. Chris, 25,000 in his pocket, 10,000 on this ball.
Oh! Wow.
Solid 10, Chris. Unbelievable.
And the very last
I'm sure this was me.
Don Johnson. A tremendous hit. There's Marianne Johnson. Pete Fountain consoling her. Just 1 pin away from an extra 10,000, and you have to hold your head.
You really do, Chris. Under that much pressure to stroke it that well, execute. Here we're going to see it, Chris. He had just he's getting a standing ovation. We can't see the lanes right now. Look in slow motion. Don Johnson, good follow through. Here you're going to see the 6. He knows it's in there. Look at that 6, right around the tee.
Oh. And the emotion following the missing of that 10 pin there.
Oh, man.
Marianne.
It's still Don Johnson. No, it's so different.
If that doesn't bring you goosebumps, you don't have an ear for music. Right, Billy?
Really does, Chris. Gee whiz. What a way to finish the telecast. Been great stops all across the tour, and this is just a perfect climax.
What a week for Don with a 300, and here a 299, and victory, and Dick Ritger, who's had about a 250 average in his 3 games, finishing his line.
Yes, he is, Chris.
Put 3 together.
He's in the 260s here.
Hey, see, more 8. The total of
768.
Wow.
Chris, just want to say it's been great, all our stops across the country this year, and how great it has been being with you again.
Thank you. And we've had a lot of help from many fine people.
Like and subscribe.
Well,